Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of our Control playthrough. Yeah, I, as always, am Golden Spider, and this is another episode of our Control playthrough. We finished the main story last time. Now we're gonna continue on and tackle the DLCs. I believe the first one is the Foundation, and then the second one is the Alan Wake Experience. And then the Alan Wake DLC, I believe, rolls right into Alan Wake 2. So that's why we're making sure to play that. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and continue here. Talk to the board in the hotline chamber. Alright, where the fuck is the hotline chamber? Alright, through here.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a feeling he and Trench won't be the only callers from the beyond. Problem in the Foundation. That was Auti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
Damn right we do. I don't know why this fucking music keeps playing here. Like the music from like the main menu. Where am I? Ooh, launch large objects. Hold to launch up to 3 objects. There's only one? Dang. Okay, we'll do more launch damage. Probably do more health too. Oh, damn, we can't. Do shield barrage. Anything else? Yeah, bounce slam. Yo, what up, Jacob? How's it going, man? Yeah, I'll keep the snappy director suit. I was hella tired. I feel that. Can a Starbucks espresso with soy milk for lunch? Hell yeah. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, Foundation. Ready for round 2 of work? Boo.
Quiet. Trans-dimensional.
Yo, B Kent.
This place
Thank you for the
really
follow.
suits Ahti. So that etching is the door.
Oh, that's the door.
Okay, let's try opening it.
I definitely am kitted out. Foundation.
No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency. Looks like no one's been down here in a while.
I am, yeah, actually. I am enjoying this a lot more than last time. I'm kind of starting to feel like last time I just got, like, a little bit fatigued.
Crystals are kind of pretty.
I was trying to play the whole thing
Day down here.
a bit too quickly. And not, like, taking my time with it. Which is odd, because I am doing the same this time. Because I need to finish it quickly, because I want to try to do this game and Alan Wake 2 before Control Resident comes out.
Bottom of the oldest house. Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless
Shit.
she's dead.
Marshall's dead.
Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
Maybe. Maybe it might happen a change. No, wait, no. I want to actually listen to the whole thing. Yeah, all of these that are supposedly unread.
Reflection trapped in the darkness of the coffee I nurse. The rain turns the lights of the city into a mosaic on the windows. The day's paper lists all the things wrong in the world.
After how many hours?
Longer by the day. The difference between the morning and the night. Coffee. Whiskey. No other difference. The alarm goes off at 5 a.m. It feels like I just closed my eyes. It's dark. I sit up on the bed in the gloom. I get up, I shower. The driver waits for me downstairs, takes me to the oldest house. An old man stares at me in the car window. It's raining. It's dark. Late at night, he brings me back here.
Almost 44 hours
It's
and
not a
only
home,
just
it's
starting
a
to
room
enjoy it.
where I sleep in.
You are
Waking up
insane, man.
just as tired as
I would have
was
given that
before
up
going to
40
bed.
hours ago.
Endless grind.
Okay, so yeah, that was basically just like Remedy being like, "Good job, you completed the game. Stay tuned for the DLC that I am now playing." It's the one I can't recommend to people unless you're in the sicko category. Dark Souls 1 is fun, just has some super annoying moments. I contest that it is fun.
I only heard of the Foundation when I became head of operations. The very bottom of the oldest house. Director access only. Just the name alone is classified. Zachariah gave me a tour the day I was promoted. Said I should see it for myself, to understand. After that, I snuck down on my own from time to time to keep tabs on the place, and on them. But nothing ever changed down there. Not even the walls. It's solid, permanent, different from the rest of the house. Of course, they were always watching me. I never stayed long. I'm not stupid. I have to stop the hiss from finding this place. I'm the only one who can.
Okay, who Who is them, though? And why would they be watching you down here? I don't like that. Well, you have me committed to plane 1. And that's all I will ever be committed to.
Just found my way down here too.
Oh. Okay, I can go anywhere-ish. Except down there. That down there is nothing. Really? You didn't pick that up? Weapon mod's full. Okay, come on. I need to update that command. I have to manually update it. It's not smart. Oh, that was weapon mods. I was just deleting personal mod. We're far enough into the game that I can dismantle anything that is not 4 or 5. Oh, there's only 2. The roguelike one is Alan Wake 2, I believe, not Control. I don't think so. Maybe. Oh, I did not see that coming. Your mind is mine. Your mind is also mine. That guy just exploded himself. I'm like 90% certain there's only 2. Maybe there was something that was like post-launch edition, but not DLC. How the fuck do I access this? What in the world? Nah. I'll drop my phone. Okay, nothing to worry about. Oop. There we go. Cave paintings on art and time. At first I thought the cave paintings in the Foundation chronicled each of humans' encounters with natural occurrences like weather. It soon became clear they depicted events far outside the average human experience. Also, it seems I was wrong to assume the images are ancient. Radiocarbon dating suggests something impossible, and I've been down here longer than the paintings. That's absurd, though. The style and medium clearly indicate a Paleolithic origin. I was ready to conclude that an ancient community of humans lived in and around the Outer House. Now, with this information, I don't know what to think. Is one of our agents trying these? Or is just someone down here with us? This place has a habit of skewing my results, so perhaps the data is corrupted. Or perhaps some paintings were created at different times. The art does seem to chronicle not only the past, but also the present and possibly even the future. I see them in echoes of the board, some linear architecture, even what could be interpreted as a director. Are the paintings telling a story that's still being written? If so, who is writing it? I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh shit, you have a fucking sword.
Pickaxes now.
I mean, they are different, but they are similar, Claw. You know, so you're not right, but you're not wrong. That voice sounded like the emo. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Look, every DM knows you don't choose the voice; it just comes to you. Do it, coward. Ooh, what is this up here? Do it, coward. I love both of them. That's how they are similar. They are both delicious frozen drinks that I would love to have either one at any moment. Expeditions. Okay, yeah, that's not. That's just like post-launch stuff, I believe. I did encounter that earlier, and I tried one. And I was like, no, this is very clearly post-launch, like post-game stuff, because this is difficult as fuck. Foundation accident. Mr. Wilder, I have some bad news. You remember that Robert Ricardo fellow we brought in as a special consultant to map the lower lake caves? Well, today he found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the wall, and a strange black pillar in the center. Kinda looks like the one at the crossroads, but smaller. We had a bureau member shadowing him, but whatever happened there did a number on our guest. The doctor taking a look, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventure's exploring days are over. I know we were careful to limit this guy's exposure to the non-ordinary. Jogging him and carrying him through the upper floor was a real hoot, by the way. But we really need to reevaluate our policies on external contractors. Honestly, we'd be better off forming a special division trained in repelling and orienting and then subjecting more outsiders to the shit we deal with. They almost always end up dead or loony. Marcus. That's a bright fucking light.
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension. What if this happens in the upper floors?
That's
It'll
not
destroy
good.
the bureau.
That does not sound like a good time. Ouch. Damn. I'm trying to beat Dark Souls 2, so I can start playing the shit of Dark Souls 1 with a guide and start dialing my Koshin. Fun part is, I'm on the first King's Door and there's 3 before I go up after the last couple bosses of 3 DLCs ahead of me. That's a long ass game. If you're 40 hours, 45-ish hours in and you only get into like the first boss. That's the first area? Jesus Christ. Oh, first area of the end game. Okay. Let's see. Relocation order. Tom! You missed the good news! I'm sure the official memo will go out soon, but Northmore called an all hands at the crossroads to announce we're finally moving out of this hellhole and up into the house proper. Bureau Brats has apparently solved the moving walls problem, or at least figured out a way to pinpoint where and when they happen. All I know is going up means goodbye darkness, goodbye weird lunches with that ex-Nazi scientist, and goodbye pissing into the pit. I know that was you, Barry. Northmore's ordering the Foundation is sealed as soon as we can haul our stuff out and somehow convince Ash to come with us. He's the only one kicking up a fuss. This is long overdue. We've lost 11 men and damn near $10,000 in supplies moving between the entrance and the Foundation. And for what? Research? Ash is batty if he thinks we want to stay here and sift through more sand for him. It's just rusted iron flakes anyways. Did you know that? We were breathing that shit in. I mean, that is also assuming, though, that the average person is not taking 40 hours to get to that point. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you don't know if the average person is taking 40 hours to get to that point or not. Nope. Well, that was easy. In Control or something in Dark Souls? But yeah, the flight,
brought Emily with me.
the flight, and all this is really fun.
Use my head of research right about now. Marshall? Marshall, you're alive.
I could not visually confirm if that was Marshall or not.
The director.
Crossroads.
Huge. Marshall? Can you hear me? She was on the hotline, so That person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time. Let's see what's going on with that pillar first.
Investigate the nail. Will you look up how long to beat for this DLC for me, Jacob? I'm just curious, since you're kind of already there.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep. Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange ebony pillar. Seems like something out of a storybook, except the heroes usually find swords, not
5.5
guns.
hours? Okay.
But it is the perfect lure for someone like him. Hours after finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout some nonsense about how the board had made him the director. He ranted about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and worse. I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago. This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents? Is it playing some sort of game? If it is, we're most certainly losing. Hell, we don't even know the rules.
Uh, 5.5 hours, AWE's 4.5 to 6.5. Okay. Well, seeing how things go, we might just like fucking send it and try to do this whole thing in one sitting. On the nature of the pillar found in the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Freud would certainly have something to say about the pillar's overly erect nature, but I'm more drawn to Whitmore's essay on dynamic layers, structures within structures, and the fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the very heart of the oldest house or an intrusion within that heart. Perhaps it's like the husk of a seed from which the oldest house has sprouted. Trottier, both that great architecture isn't built, it grows. But then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky cavern? It's easier to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are. Left self or right weapon, only one is permitted.
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
Okay. So I can either choose the ability to, like, make the rocks grow and move, or to destroy the rocks? What should I do? I'm kind of leaning towards this one. Left self will gain shape manipulate. Weapon will grant fracture undo. Damn. We are tweaking, cultivating the ability / you. Minerals rich barnacles grow across the foundation. Use their upgrade self to shape / inflate. Who's director to receive / earn this? You should feel honored. I'm pretty certain that I will eventually get the other one. Some crystals can be shaped into dangerously sharp points. Oh, hell yeah. Yep, play enough games, you'll see the game design before it happens. Just like everybody, every gamer knows that you have to go the opposite way than the way they want you to go in order to find the goodies. This game I said accidentally going the correct way. Damn right.
Okay, let's review. This broken pillar is called the Nail. It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the bureau, and everyone inside. I need to find 4 locks, or keys, or whatever, to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse. This should be simple-ish. You with me?
Okay, no new upgrade tree for getting that. That's interesting. Ooh, seize an additional enemy. I like that. We'll go for that next. And eventually we'll try to get multi-launch. Warehouse. Let's go to the warehouse. Resident, yeah, I am really looking forward to Resident. The whole like Devil May Cry type like of combat looks really fun. And we're gonna be streaming that day 1. After I'm doing all of this whole entire series. There's definitely no way I'm not. That's the reason I'm doing this. Well, maybe we might take, depending on how quickly Alan Wake 2 goes, we may take a small break for Wolverine. Oh yeah, we are. Yep. Stay tuned for Neon Pocket Dimension, twitch.tv/Neon Pocket Dimension on this Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central. Gonna be doing some deadlocking. Yeah. I mean, hey, you'll have a real good time playing like Spider-Man and shit too. I doubt you'll need it because it's a pretty simple game, but you know, if you need me, I'm the Spider-Man master. Like I said on my Discords. If we is if we fill up these bars, we fill up that bar. I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna go through every Insomniac Spider-Man game in one sitting as a marathon stream. If we fill out the sub bar, actually not the entire sub bar, if we get to 30 subs, I'm gonna be doing permadeath mode. Where if I die, I have to completely restart. And the Spider-Man marathon, that's already gonna be on the like ultimate difficulty, the hardest difficulty.
Is this a Bureau ID badge? Looks so old. Hope will definitely want to see this.
You know, probably I don't know. We might. I'm still thinking about it. We might make it something like we have to hit the goal by the end of the year or something. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Okay, so there's gonna be fighting here since I have that. Yep, there they are. Dang, what the? That is one giant thing. We can ponder that, do some kind of sub event. History of the oldest house. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my month in the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily, the tree etchings bewilder me. What is their significance? The house has changed shape over its lifetime as I theorized, then was the tree its first form? I sent a team to the Schwarzman building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those I discovered a single relevant line, and there I found a tree not known to me, the devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken from the fact that certain American cultures believe some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly firm evidence, and though I am now bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there's numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge, Yaks Inuksheh. Some cultures offered blood sacrifices to trees, while others claimed trees endowed certain individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City's many murderers act as sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? Part of that, do some kind of sub event. Oh yeah, astral copy. With the astral plane now physically accessible, the torrent of new information has collected on the entities known as astral copies. Copies' bodies are composed of a dense stone-like material that is both resilient under controlled circumstances and brittle when struck with significant force. Whether the astral copies possess individual consciousness or are directed by entire intelligence such as the board remains unknown. However, their shared aggression seems to indicate a unified goal. Director Faden's encounters with these entities when binding objects of power in the astral plane indicate this serve as live targets for potential para-utilitarians to practice on. Some have been equipped with Bureau weaponry, though it seems unlikely they were armed by our personnel. It's important to note that they appear immune to his corruption. Yeah, that is a bit of an insane choice. I am fully aware of the possibility that some maniac can just drop 30 subs and hit that mark in one go. But I doubt anybody will do that because that's insane. 'Cause that's like $80. Pyramid geometry. I've been going through my library researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board as Northmore says, then perhaps our predecessors and the occult can offer some insight to the geometric knowledge. In esotericism, the triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and other prehistoric concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interesting, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright triangles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational/divine realm. Inverted and signifies a descent into the corporeal human. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine. Adam and Eve. It's just a bit of old world patriarchy. It's 1964 now, and we're well past that silliness. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or they once were. The likeliest answer is simply that theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. But still, the pyramid seems significant. Shapes have power, and clearly so does the board. Yep. Nope, I agree. If such a thing does happen, like, I'm not gonna say no, that doesn't
Weird
count.
place to leave an ID card. but
I will follow
okay.
through. I I said what I said, and I mean what I said.
"28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house." Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Per orders, me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar where Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads, Hylogalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
Interesting. Oh, let's go down. Oh, I'm at the warehouse entrance. Okay. But let me pause here actually for a second. What did I actually say? I said like 100 followers and 30 subs. Oh yeah, I just put it in quick promotion. Let's see. Um. Oh yeah, I said 200 followers and 30 subs. So, but not super close. That's basically like another 120 followers. Oh, these not fucking charged or something. There's one. Yeah, I should probably make like another bot command thing for that. Ooh, hidden location discovered at 1 billion. Ability point received. Northmore medical results. Frank, I've reviewed your report of my latest medical. I was disappointed to see that you believe my connection to the service weapon and the board are products of delusion brought on by the stresses of leadership. You witnessed my feats firsthand. You yourself declared my body temperature impossible. These are no delusions, they are the product of divine collaboration. The board has awoken in me a power beyond your understanding, and that power will only continue to grow. Your job is to merely ensure I survive my gift and with absolute discretion. To that end, my gifts are best used with a degree of mystery that your needles and probes betray. No further medicals shall be required. I forbid you to speak of this matter with your colleagues, especially Dr. Ash. Under no circumstances do I want him involved. Keep your mouth shut and keep me alive. The board knows what I have become, and theirs is the only opinion that counts. Sincerely, Director Broderick Northmore. He was a bit full of himself, wasn't he? Meteor Hill Summary. Note, per archival mandates 8.8, this document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. Event summary. This paradimensional occurrence existed of 3 central sinkholes induced by subterranean implosions revealing foreign material of magmatic qualities. A local chapter of the Youth Science Fleet were participating in an archaeological dig on the hill when the event occurred. Many boys were injured in the resulting collapse. Some touched the magma directly. Bureau agents arrived at the scene 7 days after the incident. Samples of the lava-like material were taken. The area was quickly sealed off from the public at our recommendation. Our aim was to ensure all remnants of the material were rendered inoffensive, but the magma descended too deeply into the earth to retrieve. Foul-smelling odors were detected in the area, which were hypothesized as being the dissipated elements vapor trail left at the scene. All acquired material was delivered to Washington for examination in the Bureau's on-site laboratories. I never used mod viewers, so many options here is pretty cool. Twitch generally has some pretty good mod stuff that you can do.
ID card. For a cartographer.
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning the pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection, but I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
Yo, what up, Adam? How's it going, man? Can I make it over there? I can.
Hello there.
Oh. I thought that was something in the game for a second, Jacob. I don't know why you're doing that choice. I think I popped something up. Okay. And now we're back from the ad. Perfect timing. Excuse me. Excuse me, would you stop that? Your mind is mine. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate summer. I hate how hot it is. By now it's only 80, but like as every gamer also knows, you have your computers that are hot as fucking hell. Did you heal? Yes. Oh, come on. Just you. Actually, I still do have my death counter command from Baros, but it's not visible, and that's not how you add to it. Fuck you in particular. What? You didn't fucking die? Oh my gosh. Throw your fucking axe at me? Oh, come on. This should not be this hard. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're mine. You're on my side now. There we go, finally. Boo, work. Nobody likes doing work. But if you gotta go do it, Jacob, thanks for hanging out.
That damn gun. Faith. Not sure she's ready.
I'm here, aren't I? I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
I don't like the sound of that. It makes me think that I might be being played here, and these hooks are keeping the board like trapped, and I might be like letting them loose into the world.
I've served under 2 directors. 3 now, I suppose. Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. And he picked up that damn gun. Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Faden, well, there's no protocol for field promotion. The girl's smart, has a good head on her shoulders. I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here. All this shit with the nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you there, Marshall? Because you're dead, and I'm not. Meteor Hill supplement. The retrieved material was subjected to Fellstrom's array for configuration 74-B, but the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. Attempts to constrain the element were made, but under further stress it became vaporous. Researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. The child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the material enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact, but when discovered they were redacted and screaming. Bodily changes were perceived immediately: deformity, loss of pigment in the skin and hair, and mental symptoms surfaced in subsequent examinations: confusion, heightened aggression. The Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave statements claiming the incident was caused by debris from poorly made Russian satellites, but the public accepted with no complication. The children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility and redacted to receive help away from society. The fuck is up with that thing? Foundation etching. My exploration of the Foundation has resulted in yet another mystery, a fascinating series of etchings on large stone tablets. The tablets themselves are likely not native to the Foundation, seeing as they're slabs of sedimentary stone, quite different from the cave's categorization-defying rock. The placement and form are also too intentional to be naturally occurring. But who braved this place to carry them in? And for what purpose? I discovered a 5-point macro entanglement between the tablets with the pillar at its center. These links seem to extend beyond our level of consciousness to some astral realm I can't detect. Is Northmoor's board somehow tied to all this? The etchings on these tablets are similarly curious. They differ from the cave paintings in style and technique, so are clearly not of the same origin. Are they the visual narration of some event? Or do they indicate intent, a wish, a plan? They only seem to consist of a tree and a pillar, but the sizes of either are inconsistent. What does that signify? I am missing key pieces of this puzzle, and it's unlikely I'll ever find them. And that's where I came from. Yeah, maybe not. Damn, how am I supposed to get to this thing? Come on, really? No, I am way below where I was just a bit ago. I might just be like completely skipping entire swaths of this DLC by doing this. How do I get in this though? Oh, there we go. Did I get everyone? I guess I did get everything there. Getting location discovered. Hell yeah. Abilities only have 2 points. Okay. The warehouse.
Another etching, like the one I used to get in here.
Okay, I am telling you to lift up the spikes. And do this again. Yeah. Okay.
Is this the lock/key the board told me about? Just doing my job.
I can't help feel like I'm being used.
First one down. Director Faden's got this covered.
Part of me wants to just send myself into the pit to see if there's anything hidden down there, but I don't think I should. Six, okay, not quite yet. Back to the crossroads. Back this way, it seems. Oh, I can't. Really don't have that. Oh?
You got this, Director.
I didn't realize there were people down here.
Jesse, hey!
Emily.
What are you doing down here, Emily? What do you mean? You called me down, remember?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, that's right. You didn't. But then, I remember you needing me to come here. I mean, you even told me how to get in. Let's just chalk it up to synchronicity so we can get to work.
She takes everything in stride.
The board called me down here to deal with the situation. The astral plane is
Colliding with our world, I know. Isn't it fascinating? I never even considered that the astral plane could be a physical volume expanding beyond its dimensional container. The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady. Given time, it will consume the entire Bureau, and possibly beyond.
That's what I'm here to stop. The board told me to fix the nail over there by dismantling 4 locks in the astral plane. Funny, I think it's put itself back together a bit.
So that could be due to the law of inverse exchange. For every associated component you remove, this nail reconstructs. Or possibly some variation of anti-sympathy. Don't worry, I'll look into it. Did you notice all the Bureau infrastructure? It looks like there was a research team stationed down here at some point. Do you think Darling knew about this?
I'd put money on it. That reminds me, have you seen Marshall? She contacted me over the hotline, but then I saw her walking around.
I haven't seen her. The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities. Or dead people. But Marshall's proved time and time again that she's a survivor.
That's exactly what I thought.
Anyway, I've been looking into the minerals growing down here. Have you noticed how they insist on maintaining a certain form? Maybe some sort of a state memory, or they consciously prefer a certain shape?
I think we're on a clock here, Emily. I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down. See what you can find out from the nail in the meantime. And send out some rangers to look for Marshall. She may be in trouble.
Will do, Jesse. If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes. All the tests I run on the nail keep
Pope's collection? What's that about?
coming back as nonsense. And a couple of my instruments have already broken. Jesse, you're back. So did you find anything noteworthy? The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or, more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the 60s. Hey, the one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
A rare one, then. Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find, anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research. From what I gather, there is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access. Here, take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor. And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say. Well, keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
Interesting. I probably won't care too much about that. Reach the base camp. But like how exactly?
Don't be a stranger.
the hell? The person that was here just disappeared. There definitely was a hiss right here when I entered. There they are.
This area looks newer. Is it from the upper floors?
Interesting.
There's something behind that hiss barrier.
point? Nope. Okay. Shift account part 1. To whoever finds this, I'm Containment Process Designer Gian Gibbs, and I'm writing this to document the largest building shift to ever occur. Here are the facts. A considerably large section of the containment sector, including the processes and protocols offices, research facilities, and a fair chunk of the fire break, have been yanked down to a chasm that reaches far below lobby level, I think. It was a violent shift, and I regret to report several casualties. Injuries were sustained by all but many of us, myself included, are still mobile. We set up a base camp and started triaging. There are little supplies. We explored our surroundings and found caverns of all things. Maybe we're in some kind of cave threshold like the quarry. Wherever we are, we're not the first. There are some rusty power cords, old lights, signs, infrastructure. What was this area used for? Why did they seal it off? Why have we never heard of it? More importantly, how are we going to get out? Kiev. A series of reverberating sounds observed in downtown Kiev with no clear point of origin. The event was witnessed by the city's general public. Mental and physical symptoms were reported, including aphasia, sleep paralysis, and excess redacted in the reported individuals. Due to the brief nature of the event, Overseas Bureau agents were not able to respond while it was active. Immediately upon arrival, agents collected audio recordings taken by local witnesses. All Bureau monitoring stations located at global junctions of acoustic amplification were directed to monitor any auditory events of similar pitch, wavelength, and duration in an effort to trace down echoes or epicenters. In the following week, similar cases were reported from both various amateur sources and bureau stations in many major cities across the globe. The subsequent events diminished in volume and frequency per each occurrence. Event is believed to be generated by planar friction, though this is not confirmed.
Send a ranger to my location.
Let's put him down!
Yeah, interesting.
This is the director. I need backup at my location.
Nice to see a director out in the field.
Okay, I can only get one. There we go. This is a huge bit of the place that was like shifted.
Someone call a plumber.
Glad no one was around to hear that.
Oh. Spin weapon group inefficiently. Okay, can't do anything in there.
You're listening to America Overnight, a beacon in the darkest recesses of the... We have another letter from a listener. This one's
Let's see, I have health recovery per element, and sea speed. Well, that's sea speed 69% instead of 64. Okay. Shift account part 2. Gibbs reporting in. It's been 8 days since the collapse and still no sign of any rescue efforts. The Bureau is either completely unaware of our situation or incapable of helping us. Or maybe it's intentional. How many times have we seen the Bureau not give two shits about its own hardworking staff when they go missing in this place? How many times did we let it slide thinking, oh, at least it wasn't me? Too many, I'm ashamed to admit. Anyway, there have been some developments. Strange crystals have begun growing through the walls. They seem to block some corridors, but not others. The path to the caves is always left open, but we're not sure why. Luckily, the crystals keep out the astral spike. One's been hounding us for days. Jean, Nikolai, and Sarah went to try to find a radio, but never came back. We think the spike got them. I think it's hunting us. Doug said spikes only exist in the astral plane, so what the fuck is it doing here? If we'll get out, I'm hiring a lawyer. These are unsuitable working conditions.
Warning. Altered item detected in transport bay. Access is prohibited for safety regulation 18.A.
So that's the altered item. Looks pretty secure. No power. Typical. I should hire someone who builds smaller machines.
Yeah, okay. What am I supposed to do here? That's a weird way to do that.
Item transport at designated terminal.
But of course something's gonna go wrong here.
Altered item transport in progress. Please stand back from the moving platform.
Maybe not.
No altered material detected in area. Personnel may now safely enter. Have a Bureau full day.
Yuck. Gross. Oh. I don't know what that sound is, and I don't like it.
Properly trained. Guess I pass. I am very properly trained.
Okay, well, that seems like the way I might supposed to be going there. Oh, is this the way I'm supposed to be going? Oh, holy shit. What is going on? What is going on? Movie camera supplement. Item first came to Bureau's attention after a hospitalized mailman from redacted Arkansas claimed his injuries had been caused by a movie camera. Further investigation connected the incident to AI-80, which was being shipped in the mail truck at the time. The package camera was later found in an empty warehouse. The returned address led agents to a P.O. box located in the San Fernando Valley, belonging to a company called The Blessed Pictures. Whether Blessed Pictures is involved in the creation and dissemination of the item's VHS films is unknown. Following is a list of all known films believed to have been shot by AI-80-UE. Shoot First, Die Last, unreleased, Coffee Bullet, Billy's First Car, Bike Hard, The Delivery Disaster. Item was used in the filming of an unreleased western in 1968 on the Italian island of Sardinia. A cast member was killed during an on-set accident stopping production. It is believed that Blessed Pictures bought the camo and the equipment from that shoot was sold at Action. Okay, that feels like that is where this is where I'm supposed to go. Shit. Respond new language. For media publication, I learned a brand new language the Fifth taught me. You probably don't believe me, so I'll prove it. See, please publish this letter and maybe other fish speakers will get in touch. They'll be able to read my address even if you can't. Larry Humphrey. Well, now I'm super low health, so I want to continue this way. Ship account part 3. It's clear no one is coming. We're running out of ideas and supplies. Everything we tried going into the cave to find anything edible, but all we found were noxious gases and endless pits. The crystals only let us go one way, even though we could see the caves branched out. We did find some weird spiky pillar. I only got a glimpse of it before the astral spikes attacked. There were a few of them this time. We lost a lot of people. There's only 6 of us left. We didn't ask for this. We didn't want to come down here. I'm convinced something brought us here. The others say I'm going nuts, but it's clear that this was no house shift. Shifts slide a bathroom a sector over or rotate a hallway. They don't drop full divisions into some caves. We were brought here. I know it. But for what? Why tear us away from our lives just to torture us? If this is some test or mission, then here's some advice for whoever's running it. Give out clearer instructions next time. I hope these notes are a good read for whatever ranger finds them. Fuck you. Put that in your report.
Worst I've ever seen is take the nail. End of the world.
So I can't let the hiss take the nail. Not a problem. I know how to handle them.
I snuck into the Foundation through a back door I know. Had to get ahead of the hiss. Just a matter of bypassing the ritual protections. Luckily, the board's as distracted as the rest of the Bureau. I had to put on a brave face up there, but the situation is the worst I've ever seen. We're getting back on our feet, but we've already lost so much. Trench is dead. Darling is somewhere. I'm the only one left. But I still have a job to do. Keep the hiss back. There's not enough HRAs to spare, so I'll have to make do with what I've got. Frankly, I don't even know what will happen if the hiss take the nail. Trench made it sound like it'd be the end of the world. He was never one to exaggerate. Well, orders are orders, even if they come from a dead man.
Another etching.
Oh, yeah, I need to find a checkpoint. I don't want to go through all of that again. already. I'm gonna have to get super fucking lucky, but I'll likely die here. Of course, I have a chance I won't, but I probably will.
Hello? Board, are you there?
Enter Director Boyd Broken Deeper. Understand? Tool other new forbidden board. Given former yours necessary. Go.
Okay, what the hell is going on? Wait, I'm back here?
You should can better not be here.
Wasn't my idea. Blame the eyeball.
The other tool / weapon is forbidden. Former it adrift trying to mislead you.
Former. Yeah, we've had our differences. But it is giving me something to do. Can't have. I'm getting pretty tired of being jerked around the astral plane. If you're listening, I want some answers.
Okay. Welcome, speak.
Hi there. It was nice of you to give me something the board wouldn't. What are you getting out of it?
Void, nothing, egress.
So I'm just supposed to believe you're a particularly charitable, whatever you are? Hungry? I mean, yeah, actually, I'd love a sandwich or something. That's not what you meant, was it?
Right from Panini, former board, Abalone.
Are you part of the board? Or used to be?
Once split, board blame.
Okay, so you split because the board blamed you for... Gotta be easier to play charades. Do I need to rescue someone? I don't know what I expected. Listen, this has been great, but I have to go. Thanks for your help, and, stay out of trouble.
What was Former trying to tell me about the board? Should I trust either of them?
Interesting. There definitely was a fucking hiss up there. Yeah, up here. What? Why can't I get this? Locked? Why? Do I need to get... Oh yeah, I need to get launch 6 as well. Boo.
Or neither. Let's just stay the course for now. The Bureau's in danger. We know we need to prepare. The astral plane won't break reality on watch. I'm in the astral plane. Oh, this bleed is just getting worse and worse. That's the cave sand. The astral bleed goes both ways.
Where everything? Dear Science, there's a person in my pet salamander. He has human eyes. Why doesn't anyone else see him? I think it's like werewolves, but with every animal. We're dogs, we're cats, we're otters, we're butterflies, we're everything. There are people inside and they can't get out. They're stuck in the animal body. It's not all animals, but it can't be any animal. My parents don't believe me. Maybe this has happened before? I thought you would know. Sincerely, John Lomain. Dear House of Representatives, my husband Francis read an article just before he died about how the universe was really just a computer program. He believed it. I thought it sounded silly, but now I think he was right. Francis was hit by a car a few months ago, a drunk driver. I don't think it was supposed to happen. My neighbor's son Jeremy broke one of our windows with a football the week before Francis died. Francis yelled at Jeremy for it. He was a bit harsh. This is important because I see Jeremy on his computer through our living room window. He's on it all the time. His mother says he's a computer whiz. I think Jeremy is operating the computer program and he changed the universe so that the driver would hurt Francis. He did it to get back at Francis for yelling at him. Is there a way to change the computer and make Francis come back? I have some money if it's expensive. I don't know how these things work. I don't care if Jeremy gets in trouble or not. I just want Francis to come home. Francis and I were very happy together. I can feel him not being here, and I know it's not right.
Kiss in the astral plane? That didn't go so well last time.
Reminder, the Bureau does not have windows. If you notice a window, immediately close your eyes and make your way to the nearest safe room. You are permitted to fashion a blindfold from an article of clothing. Any resulting lapse in dress code will be excused. Thank you for your attention.
It kills 1,000 hits. That's an achievement I just unlocked. Correspondence screen. I don't know if you can see this because I don't know if I'm really here. I see a pen in my hand. I see myself, but it's all wrong. It's the wrong angle, it's the wrong me, and it's all green. Look out for the color green. Everything turns green when it's closed. Don't let it get close. Don't let it in. But if you do not matter... But if you do, no matter what, do not speak to it, please. I need you safe, Peggy. I don't want you to end up here, too. I don't know where I've gone.
Entry day plus 86. There's been a change. Hercules and Mabel. I mean, id numbers 3 and 11 attacked my staff today. 2 fatalities. 3 if you count Mabel. She was always so kind. As a result, we are abandoning the Foundation. Northmore gave the order to transfer our resources to the upper floors. Now that my control points allow us to safely come and go from the New York streets, did I forget to include that fact in my previous logs? I've been so busy using the arrays I made. Control points have been established throughout the oldest house. Excuse me if I don't sound excited, it's just... A few months ago, I would have been overjoyed to leave the Foundation. And now I realize I've grown fond of it. There's something deep in the stone here, deeper than that walking presence. Something warm. I feel it needing me. I won't go. I'll refuse. Northmore won't be happy, but so be it. I'm starting to see him for what he is. An impotent storm. Father Shade in a cheap suit.
I don't really know where I'm supposed to go here. I guess go back around and go to there. Okay, no. Okay, I'm not flying all the way back down, I guess. At least. Yeah, there we go. Jesus Christ, how long is this fucking sequence? I feel like I've been in this astral plane for ages.
just the etching.
Oop, I didn't mean to do that.
They sure changed their tune all of a sudden. I'm overthinking this whole board former thing. They can sort out their own business so long as it doesn't get in my way. Obsessing over these problems is something Trench would do.
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick. Yeah, now. Kinda get going again.
If this situation's so dire, why isn't Arish here with us?
Is research site Gamma's this way?
It's an honor, Director.
Wait, do I have that fast travel point? I do. Very nice. Oops. That was the wrong mode. Oh well. I can go back this way, it seems. Oh, God, I keep on accidentally doing that. Okay, not that way. Personal mods. infinite quality there. What? I was just... Okay.
Hiss got in. The nail. Pile of smoking rubble.
Marshall blew up the nail? What the hell was she thinking?
Yeah, I didn't think that would do anything. Adventure accepted. Reminder regarding routing any public facing material. Well, pending any notifications of deaths related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following. No, wait. I read that a while ago. Dearest Mr. Talbot, my heartiest congratulations for achieving something that few others have, considering my curiosity thoroughly yours. But who wouldn't be intrigued when the United States government claims to need an expert bunker to explore the depths of a cave the like of which no man has ever seen? A subterranean channel beneath the very heart of New York City is fascinating in and of itself. I have explored every cave system from Kentucky to Kathmandu, but a formation below America's own Big Apple is a welcome surprise. You are certainly building grand expectations. Do not let me down. I have decided to come see this mystifying cave myself. My assistant will be in touch regarding the details of my arrival. As requested, I will avoid making an announcement to the press, but I cannot guarantee that my travels will slip past your notice. The world is always waiting for the world of Robert Ricardo's next grand endeavor. Such is the burden of a globe-trotting man of adventure such as myself. Such is the way of adventure. Keep exploring.
"41 days since entry day. the name of our historic arrival to the oldest house. Morale is long dead, and its corpse is starting to smell. My research staff complain of a presence watching them. Many have suffered nervous fits. Some were evacuated. In cheerier news, I've made some new friends. I met them while exploring the deeper caves. They're hard to describe, but imagine avant-garde sculptures of humans. I call them the id. They aren't hostile. In fact, they're polite and quiet, which is more than I can say for my colleagues. Most id are shy, but a few are quite curious. While I sat taking notes, one came to look at my sketches. I offered him my pencil, but that spooked it. What are the id? Residents? Prisoners? They remind me of the golems from Kabbalistic texts, or a type of homunculi. I know I shouldn't, but I gave them names. There's Hercules, Adam, Lilith, Copernicus. Mabel is the bravest. They're a funny bunch.
Interesting. Okay, just wanted to unlock that little passageway back before I moved on. Yeah, I'm above. Interesting. Excuse me. Yeah. After a plane is crashing all over. That's back to the crossroads. Okay, I feel like it's the other way I have to go then. Oh, no, I guess not, if this is a hidden position. A hidden location. Oh! Oh, ouch. Ouch, ouch. No, wait, this is the way I'm supposed to be going.
Director Faden here. Send backup to my location.
So are these things the head?
Let's do this!
Spin rate of fire boost. Yeah, I need to upgrade spin like real bad.
All right, this is the last one. I can't believe Marshall's brilliant plan was to blow up the nail. And she thought I wasn't ready.
Oh yeah, I wanted to watch that.
The hiss got in. The Foundation is overrun. I was out of time and out of options. I took all the C4 I could get my hands on and strapped it to the nail. Boom. A desperate move. But it's better off in pieces than in enemy hands. Trench wouldn't be thrilled. He always said how vital the nail was. How it was the Bureau's duty to protect it. Bullshit. Those years spent in the director's chair warped his priorities.
Or maybe he knows something you don't.
He valued order over people. the advice of invisible voices over that of old friends. He lost sight of who he was. The board made sure of that. But I did my duty. The Hiss can't corrupt a pile of smoking rubble. My last act as head of operations. I'm done. At least I could take those bastards down with me.
Well, like it or not, the Nell was vitally important. But I hate this. I do remember doing this part. So I guess I was wrong about never playing the DLC. So I do remember doing these bits and remember how annoying I found them. That's not what I clicked on.
There. Easy as pie. Fuck! But that's the last one. I fixed it, didn't I?
Nail, leave, and clearly not. Jesus Christ, the other planet's collapsing? That's not good.
Oh, thank God. What the hell was all that? Things should be better now, not worse. Emily will know. I hope.
The pyramid. I don't know if I believe you, board. I don't know if I believe you.
What did you do? What is causing these tremors?
I thought you could tell me. I completed the 4 rituals just like the board told me to. The astral bleed should have stopped.
Look, it has stopped. The nail is repaired. But we have a new problem. My analysis of the nail indicates that it is literally a piece of the astral plane. Or possibly a vessel containing the astral plane. Or both. Either way, right now both dimensions are vibrating at completely incompatible frequencies. The spatial friction they are generating is incalculable. It's going to destroy both planes.
I messed this all up. Maybe Marshall was right to destroy the nail. I should have left it in pieces.
No, then the astral plane would still be leaking in. Sometimes there's no right answer, Jesse. We need more information.
No. I need to fix this now. I'll figure something out.
No, we should really make a plan. The tremors are originating from directly below us, but we don't know what...
Perfect. I'll head down and take care of whatever's going on. Just do what you can from here.
Jesse, you can't just...
I have to, Emily. I'm the director. This is on me.
Alrighty.
Bureau researchers...
And this is really fucking dark. How is that good news, Claw? Well, also good news. I can't afford to do that either. So you're just gonna have to trust me when I say a milkshake and a smoothie is the same thing. I didn't think that would work, but I wanted to try it anyways. How exact? Oh, down here.
I hope I know what I'm doing. That was just the top of the nail? How much deeper does the foundation go?
Fake news.
Plus 118.
Not fake news. It's reality.
I have changed. Though it's hard to know how or why. I no longer need tools to detect the house's veins, to hear it breathe. I can feel its blood churning beneath my bare feet. I have added my own illustrations to the walls, trying to solve some mystery that the oldest house whispers to me. I have to avoid the it as I do so. They haunt me. I don't blame them. They're just following the Pillar's orders. Even poor Adam doesn't seem to recognize me anymore. I've spent a long time contemplating the etchings of the tree and its roots. Did you know this city used to be a forest? I wonder if our oldest house wore a different face back then. Or if it was always here. A 21st century office building since time immemorial.
Probably not.
Can a place know the future? Can it change its skin? Can it wander? I always thought the esoteric world was my father's, not mine. But here, in this sacred place, I finally understand his devotion and his awe.
Well, that guy's not doing so hot. I mean, he's probably been dead for a long time, but still, not doing so hot.
The crystals are growing like crazy here. It's almost like they're trying to stop me.
Maybe they are.
Marshall gave her a nail. The board attacked her. I don't fucking like it.
I tried to get out after the detonation, but the astral spike came out of nowhere. I escaped, but my HRA was damaged. I'd bet a year's salary the board sent it. We never did see eye to eye. They have too much control over Trench, the Bureau, the House. They make themselves part of every important process. Nothing a little C4 can't fix. 2 birds, 1 bomb. Christ, what a mess. But I stopped the hiss. I did it. If Faden did her part, then the Bureau is safe. Until the next thing. Jessie has good reason to hate the Bureau. But that could be what we need right now. She won't follow the same path. Won't fall into the same traps. She'll lead her way. So, Director Faden, here's my last lesson. You can't save everybody.
Maybe not. But I'll certainly fucking try. I don't like the look of that.
Send a ranger out. Director's orders.
Nobody else hears the house.
Nice to
Their
see a
ears
director
are
out in
too
the
full of
field.
Lies. We were shown the way inside so we could help. But all we've done is fall victim to the same parasite. I should have seen the web earlier. The strands between Northmore, the pillar, the gun, the id. What hope did we have? Thrown into this conflict beyond our comprehension. I've decided to rejoin the Bureau in the upper levels to end my long absence spent in the Foundation. Northmore will be angry at me for disobeying him. That's just his way. But I don't care. I need to remain in the oldest house to help however I can. I doubt I can steer the Bureau back on the right course, but I have to try. How did I go so long without a purpose? Without devotion? I can hardly remember how it felt. I realize how grateful I am to Father for setting me on this path. I wish I could tell him that.
Marshall?
That has Marshall.
You're alive.
Soon you will no longer recognize us, or yourself, or him, or her, or them. Family is dead. The walls are broken, but yellow and red in the eye.
God damn it.
Inverted is made right. You
Fuckers take everything. I am not letting you take this.
You've always been the new you. You want this to be true.
I'm just gonna say no to that. Oh, I just killed my own dude. Oh, have some help. God damn it. I did not think that would be going to be close enough to hurt me. Okay. How'd she go? Oh shit. Oh no, I no! I tried to dash. Oh, where are you? Huh? This chick just randomly teleporting everywhere is very annoying. No! I would! You can't make me dash into fucking nothing game.
corrupted. That explains why the board wasn't answering what's causing the quakes. Marshall came down here to stop this. I should have been with her.
Right.
I could have saved her.
I put
But
the
I can
dash
still
and it
save
just
everyone
moved
else.
like 2 feet. Fuck you.
Well, fuck you too.
Oh, I'll be sure to.
Let's play it smart. They don't need to know I'm onto them. Not yet, anyway.
I don't know if this is the right way, but it's the way I'm going.
The nail is secure. The hiss can't touch it. I can't undo the astral bleeding in the Foundation, but at least it's stopped.
Along with the seismic activity. You did it, Jesse. Did you ever find Marshall?
I did. She's gone. She died thinking she'd save the Bureau. Not a bad way to go.
Oh, thanks,
I
Cloud.
wasn't ready for this
I will not.
crisis.
Maybe.
I didn't even see it
Like
coming.
23%.
But I promise I'll be ready for the next one. I mean, what good is a director who can't hold her bureau together?
That's clever. That's really clever. Clever symbology. Because all throughout the entire DLC, they've been talking about how a pyramid, like a regular pyramid, is like progress, but an inverted pyramid is like the opposite. So them having flip the inverted pyramid to a pyramid, that's good symbology. No, I meant like 23% chance that I won't tell. Oh, I'm
I
Jesus.
know how to handle things, now that I'm the director. Clearly, it's not that simple. I need to choose a direction for the Bureau. It should be one that serves our goals, not the board's. Whatever those are. I need to lead my way.
I'll have to come back to you on that. Am I supposed to be able to do something here? Okay, there we go. Like, this is an odd camera angle for me to be taking control. But yeah, that was Control Foundation DLC. So we're probably gonna call it here. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and you know we got one more DLC left in this series for Control, so we'll be back with that in a later episode. Peace.